Hello everyone and welcome back to another tarot card video with General Goods Tarot. Today's topic we are doing what makes you awesome. So I'm going to kind of pull from maybe multiple sources in your life, people that you know, past people that you used to know, even from yourself, your spirit guides, your ancestors, your entire spiritual team about this kind of like culmination of what makes you great, what people think makes you stand out, and what truly makes you one of a kind. So we have 4 piles here. We have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. Feel free to pause the video, give this video a thumbs up to help support it in my channel, and feel free to subscribe if you want to. Drop down into the description and pick the pile that resonates with you the most. So once again, pause the video, look at all 4 of these cards, pick the one that gravitates to you the most, that is the most magnetic, the most interesting, and then drop down, pick that pile in a timestamp, and then we'll get started on your reading, okay? So I'll give you guys some time to pick your piles and we'll get started. All right, let's get started on pile number 1. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Just give me a moment, please. All right, so pile number 1, you chose the Queen of Pentacles. So right off the bat, there's, oh my God, I don't want to say a gloominess, but there's like a kind of solemn, I'm getting that someone in your life might describe you as a sort of like silently in pain character, but you still exude a very nurturing personality. Whether you're male or female, this Queen of Pentacles is giving as if you wear your past as a badge of honor. Your experiences are a show of how much you've grown as a person. And I heard you've grown immensely. You're not kind out of some kind of, you read from a book how to be morally kind. You are kind because your experiences shaped you into being the beautiful, kind-hearted, and nurturing character that you are right now. Oh my goodness, that was immediately, we got so much details. And I'm looking at this amethyst here. Let me pull it out. I'm looking at this amethyst here, and my amethyst in particular is chipped. It fell one day and then a little piece of it broke off. But that doesn't mean it still doesn't have those healing qualities when it comes to like my anxiety. So I get the impression that you guys, even though you've been through what feels like, honestly, quite a lot of difficult moments in the past, you still somehow have this very calming demeanor to you, this very calming aura to you. Oh my goodness. Immediately right off the bat, everyone's like, tell them how awesome they are. They are so calming. They've changed my life. Oh my goodness. Let's pull some past life cards for you about what makes you awesome. Immediately, there's so many people. Oh my God. There are so many people who are thankful to you, pile number 1. Oh my goodness. I'm getting so many different batches of souls coming through, wanting to say they appreciate you. Even some of your spirit guides are like, you helped me too. Oh my gosh. Okay, so one more card. We got finances. There we go. And angels. Oh my goodness. So oh my gosh. So this is just a small message. Some of you have been a huge help to others financially. So you have like, maybe you feel like you haven't given a lot, but maybe you gave like $1 to someone on the street who needed it, or maybe you helped out a friend in a tough spot. Actually, whatever it is that you've offered in help, your help went a long way. In fact, a lot of people saw you as an angel and some kind of savior energy. Honestly, this Queen of Pentacles and this angel card and how calming, relaxing, and how serene you come across has been a gigantic blessing for others. And so some of you have been such a fantastic help to others when it comes to finances. Maybe the gift of your of what you've earned has truly helped a lot of people out of a tough spot. Oh my goodness. And then there's also this thing that your personality cannot be bought. Something about the culmination of the uniqueness of what you are everything that adds up to who you have become today is something that a lot of people are like, we're never, like, that is not, I can't buy you. I can't go on the street and then, like, I heard no one can buy your friendship, for example. You are just some kind of like a beautiful entity that is all your own. And truly, you wear your experiences like a badge. You're not easily swayed. Oh my goodness, you're not easily swayed by the popular opinion. This is I want to say, oh my gosh, you stand apart in that who you are is not affected by how much someone else has or doesn't have. You don't limit giving your nurturing, healing energy to others simply because they're special, or they like, you remove ego from the way you help others. You're extremely open-minded. Wow. Let's pull some more cards for you. This is very intense. And I feel so like, I feel if I were to tell you my own battle stories, you would listen and you wouldn't judge me for it. There's such, like, you are open to all walks of life. Wow. One card from here, Spirit. Oh my goodness, there we go. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, I gotta pull one more card. I'm gonna pull a crystal card for you before I get into that energy. There's this vibe that the experiences that you went through have, well, they shaped you obviously, but there are some really dark things in your past that you almost like accept the darkness in others without, like, there's just this dark figure without any words in this liminal space here. You take people as they are, understanding that all of us have both been dark and have experienced darkness ourselves, and you still provide this angelic healing energy to the people that come into your life. I mean, as long as they don't try to actively hurt you, you will hear stories and you will be understanding because you know where you've come from. Oh my gosh. One crystal card for pile number 1, please. Okay, 2. Oh my God, there we go. We have diamond. We have diamond here. Purity, truth, perfection. The Ace of Cups. We have the 5 of Swords. We have Tiger Eye, building courage, attracting wealth. And then we have the 3 of Pentacles, but we have it in the reverse. We have wealth, success, and wisdom. It seems like, and there is a money aspect here to you that I didn't want to dive too much into, because I get the impression you don't care how much money you earn as long as you're happy. You're not going to use it as a status symbol, no matter if you make well over the majority of the people you live around. That does not matter to you. You do not close yourself off from others simply because of what you have. Oh my goodness. You are a one of a kind, so you don't allow the purity of who you are be tainted by the world with this 3 of Pentacles in the reverse, this 5 of Swords upright. I even get the impression some of you actively try to fight against being superficial in a lot of ways so you can remain open-minded. But you guys are great at building wealth in a lot of ways. You guys have the capabilities of being rich egomaniacs if you wanted to. You just don't allow that to happen. And some of you actually actively fight against that kind of mentality with that 5 of Swords upright. You do attract wealth into your life. You do attract a lot of people in your life. And you are extraordinarily courageous. You work on being the best you, and you're extremely humble, I just heard. So that is what I have for you. We're going to pull one more card for you, pile number 1. One from tarot and then one from this deck here. Anything hidden here under the surface for what makes pile 1 great? Oh man, I just want to be in this energy forever. I get the impression a lot of people just love being around you. I just feel so safe right now. You make people feel very safe, pile number 1. One more card for pile number 1 from here, and then we'll move on to a little bit of tarot, and then that is for you, pile number 1. Wow, we've got to really dig deep into the surface of your personality. There we go. Oh my goodness. And then, so we have, these are story cards, and the stories often give some kind of like subconscious details that I can kind of pull through. So we got Angus inherited the grandfather clock from Aunt Ada. You may have inherited, oh wow. So there may have been some really positive influences in your past that you are like, I want to be more like this person, or I have been inspired by this person. Could be a family member, could be an older figure from your past that you looked up to, that you want to acclimate some parts of their personality into your own. You have some kind of old soul in you. Oh my God, you have some kind of old soul within you. And it almost feels like the traits, and this is getting into the esoteric, like the traits of all your past life come through, and there's like a wisdom to you because you kind of have this natural and innate ability to tap into this sort of ancient version of yourself. And maybe you walk through life with a sense of knowing without really understanding why. Oh my gosh. So one more for you, pile number 1. This got deep. Beautiful 7 of Wands, and then I'm going to get one more for that 7 of Wands. Something about your resiliency is incredible. So we have the 7 of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and then lastly here, the 6 of Swords. And just like this, the 6 of Swords is often this like card of moving to calmer waters from a past that has quite a lot of baggage, quite a lot of pain, trauma. You move things to a calmer place, and you're even yourself moving to a calmer place in your life. If you were wondering, that's like some kind of good omen for you. This feels like, in fact, it's some kind of message to you, pile number 1. Your spirit guides are saying, hang in there, keep doing the work, and keep building yourself up with the Page of Pentacles. Every situation you go through is an opportunity to grow. You are becoming someone who can set aside whatever damages that the past has done to you, because you're actually moving to what feels like, oh my God, some kind of sense of enlightenment almost. Like, look how sunny this energy is. You are moving towards what feels like a really calming and positive path. I heard where you'll feel even more appreciated for the person that you are. I do want to pull just one more card for where you're heading. Just one card. I just saw Justice want to pop out. Okay. Maybe have one card for pile number 1 for what they're moving towards. 2 of Wands and being able to make choices. And the 8 of Pentacles. There's a lot of money energy. I'm not going to lie to you. I feel like you're about to move towards what feels like really gratifying work. And when I told you like feeling appreciated for what you do, this might actually have something to do with your natural personality. Like who you are, your traits are going to be pushing you to maybe earning some kind of income because of the way you act, because of your natural tendencies. So this will be given to you as some kind of choice, which is awesome. So that's just like a good omen. I guess that's a little bit of tarot for the future, but that's what I have for you. Pile number 1. It looks like you're heading towards a really calming and relaxing path, the soft life I heard, and being able to show up in a way where you can be financially secure pretty much based on who you are as a person. You have a naturally caring personality. A lot of people gravitate towards you and they feel at peace, calm, and to be able to act without judgment when they are around you, because a lot of that is due to you experiencing quite a lot of pain in your past. So you kind of open yourself up to others who have as well, understanding that we all have our own internal darkness, but that doesn't mean we can't shed light. So that is what I have for you, pile number 1. You may, in fact, be an earth angel. You might want to look that up. We'll move on to pile number 2. If you want to like. If you want to subscribe. I'll see you all in the next videos to come. Thank you all for tuning in, and I wish you all the best. Okay, so let's get to pile number 2. I'm just going to organize this for a little bit, and then we'll get started on that pile. Okay, oh my gosh. There is a lot coming through here for what makes you awesome, pile number 2. Pile number 2. Your cards for what makes you awesome is the 9 of Swords and the 8 of Swords. Now, I understand it's looking spicy. However, these traits of yours are actually very, very, very positive. If you can believe that. So we're going to pull some more cards before we dive into basically what all of this means, because we do need more context. Maybe have more context, Spirit. One more card for pile number 2, please. 2 more cards. Okay. There's something about you highlighting oh my gosh, wow. You kind of highlight situations that are quite dark, and you kind of transmute dark energy to be a lot more positive. So bear with me while I tell you this. 9 of Swords, 8 of Swords. If you come and approach, let's say, arguments that other people are having, you're in complicated situations, maybe there are struggles happening around you, it's almost like you make these problems less harsh, less problematic. Like, you can diffuse fights, you can diffuse argumentative energies, and you kind of make whatever these energies are that are sad, depressing, uncomfortable, you make them appear like, okay, yes, things are not great, but we actually can get ourselves out of this situation. We can come to some kind of agreement with each other. We can communicate. We can compromise. You make the very worst of things approachable and able to handle in a very respectable way where you do appreciate. It's like you validate the pain, but you also present like, okay, but we still can get out of this. Oh my goodness, that is beautiful. You have this very let's not stay stuck in the worst of it. And maybe with the 6 of Cups, it's actually like you bring these kind of chaotic energies into what feels like the ability to make compromises. Let's say one person or 2 people are arguing together. You are able to diffuse it, but also help people come together and make things work. If you see someone is struggling, having a tough time, you can actually help that person maybe get out of their head, see how they can help themselves, and they connect more with a kinder, pure, more lighthearted feeling within themselves with that 6 of Cups. We also have the Empress here and the 8 of Wands and the 5 of Swords. Oh my gosh, I get the energy. Some of you are not afraid to shut things down at all. I want you to see this 5 of Swords. Now, the 5 of Swords is like a card of conflict, right? But in a lot of ways in tarot, it's like 2 people laying down their swords while someone is sharpening their knife. People don't mess with you. I mean, people don't want to mess with you. You have this very authoritative take charge, and I want to say the aura of someone who is not going to take S from anyone. Notice this woman with this mask here. It's like, when someone is putting up a facade, when someone is going to try and make trouble. This is actually that great energy of yours being able to diffuse complicated situations, because it's almost like you can see right beforehand when something's about to go down, or you can see, okay, listen, I'm going to help you get out of this dark place of yours. There's solutions to help you move on and get out of whatever chaotic energy you're in. So you're kind of like, you're quick to notice with this Eight of Wands when something is wrong, when something doesn't feel okay, and you know how to actively engage with those dark energies. So, oh my God, that's really awesome, pile number one. Let's get some oracle cards for you about what makes you brilliant. I heard brilliant. Someone here in your life thinks you are brilliant. And I get quick-witted and clever, I just saw, and able to pick up on other people's facades, but not just that, but like I heard corporate facades. So you know when something at work doesn't feel right, or you know when an environment doesn't feel right. You have great street smarts. One card from here, Spirit. Whoa. Oh my God, we have the tunnel in the reverse, in the struggle position actually. I love that for you. It's so insane. I'll tell you why I love that for you. Let's get a crystal card. Okay, and then we got the Two of Cups also in the struggle position. And I'm going to get one tarot for you because this message is really clear. You don't play. And you're not about to there. Oh, we got the Five of Swords again. Pile number one with the King of Swords here. Pile number one. Some of you might be from pile number one. Pile number two, you guys just don't mess around. And now you may not come across like in everyday life as someone who's like hard edge. I'm gonna speak my mind immediately. Some of you actually with that King of Swords do stick to yourself, but you observe situations with a level of street smarts where it's like you're not going to allow people to overstep your boundaries. You're not going to get into situations that cause you trouble in your life, and you know how to actively diffuse things for yourself because you can kind of sense when issues may arise or if there are issues happening. Like for example, this tunnel here in the struggle position tells me you're not about to just walk into any kind of situation without getting details, without knowing the facts, without knowing who's involved. You stand your ground and you want to wait and see, okay, have I gotten enough details before I head on out into this unknown, into this darkness, okay? And with this Two of Cups, you might come off as someone who is a little guarded, but for good reason. You know, you have enough experience in the past, not just from what you've gone through, but from what you've seen other people go through. And so not everyone is invited into your life. They do have to come through with some level of equal give and take. Now, I'm not saying 50-50. I don't think you guys are like, no, they have to give 50% of what I give as well. It's more like, oh my God, and I want to say, look at that, stability, grounding, and supportive. If they're not stable people, if they're not grounded or supportive, you are not interested in developing any kind of relationship with others. They have to be respectful, they have to be kind, they have to be empathetic, and they have to treat you with respect. Because it's so almost like with this Five of Swords here, you don't want to experience any conflict, and you will actively cut people out of your life who try to cause you more issues. So it's really, your energy is really cool, honestly. Let's get you a few more cards, and then that is your reading, pile number 2. I heard take charge. You have a take charge personality, but you walk into things cautiously. Cautiously. Writer scribe. Yeah, there's a kind of cerebral energy to you guys, and baby. Oh my gosh. So you guys have some kind of like, well, you might have a talent in the creative literal arts. Maybe the way you speak, not just the way you speak, the way you write is really, let's say, eloquent. Okay. That baby card is really fascinating. Can we get some information on that baby? We have Temperance. Oh, wow. I just got a really cool download for this. I have like a headache. And I think, oh my gosh, confirmation. One more, please. Oh, wow. So, oh my goodness. You guys, there's a level of watching, waiting, and seeing how things go. Okay? There's like a level of you watching how things unfold before you communicate openly about how you feel, with the Temperance and the Hermit here. I heard the best course of action, and we got the Chariot. As I'm saying that, we got the Hangman, we got the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and then the Four there. Oh, some of you may have had tendencies in the past to jump very quickly into things and left disappointed by quick moving decisions, but you have somehow developed to not only watch, wait, and see, but to figure out how to make the best course of actions for not only for yourself, but for everyone involved as well. Like you want to slowly climb through your life rather than rush into things and not rushing into things without seeing the full picture is what I get for you. So with the writer scribe here, you like go into yourself and have some kind of war room where you are laying out a bunch of plans. Okay, so this is happening. I want this to happen. I'm seeing this go the way that it is right now. How can I make this better? How can I improve the situation? How can I diffuse it, right? This is what you do. You are very meticulous with your actions and how you engage with the world, which is so awesome. And in fact, with this baby card here, this feels like a newer part of your personality that you're stepping into and just getting acquainted to. The universe wants to tell you, and by the way, your spiritual team wants to tell you, for those who are just becoming this person or stepping into the realization of that you are this way, they want to say congratulations. And I just saw a smiley face on the wall there. They're very proud of you for your evolution and your growth. You're going to be walking into something really amazing. We're going to pull some cards onto what that is, because I just picked up on that. We're going to just get two or three cards, because this is not a predictive video. This is more like a what makes you amazing. The Spirit, there's the Chariot again. What are you walking into? I got a headache. You guys think a lot, by the way. And the High Priestess, the Four of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. By the way, Three of Wands. This is something that you can look forward to, actually. What you're heading into, what feels like some kind of personal epiphany on how to bring more harmony into your life. We got the Four of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So I would say if you guys want to move, by the way, there's like a side message of moving. If you want to move, that is likely to happen for you, especially with the Chariot and the Four of Wands, which is the home card. But also it's like a mental shift that is like you already, like let's say you've already changed a lot, right? Well, there's going to be another change within you that feels so like you're, oh my God, I'm breathless. I'm like, I live in harmony with the universe is all I can really say. So either a physical change is happening, a mental shift is happening, or both of these combined with a Chariot and the High Priestess. You're going to experience either harmony in your home life or harmony within yourself. And this is coming through as some kind of like, some sort of grand realization or epiphany. Beautiful. So that's what I have for you, pile number 2. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you want to like. If you want to subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next videos to come. Thank you all for coming by. I hope to see you again. And we're going to move on to pile number 3. Awesome. Whew, take a breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Oh my goodness. Whew, let's get some tea and then I'll get started on your pile number 3. Okay. There we go. Pile number 3. Ooh, we got the Lovers. I want you to see that Lovers card. This is one of my favorites of all time. Oh my goodness. And immediately I'm getting this romantic energy coming through. You guys are hopeless romantics at heart, or you have the ability to create this sort of romantic vibe. There is something romantic about this pile here. And I'm seeing, oh my God, I heard lush fields of flowers, the smell of perfumes, soft cottons. There's just, it's like you walk through life like some kind of romantic storybook character. I'm getting like people might see you and they imagine like, are they like, are they just about to film? Oh my goodness. Are they gonna, let's get some more details on this romantic energy. I'm already getting swept through. Like, I think you have a lot of secret admirers, pile number 3. You just stand out in such a way that people, like, it gets their heart interested. Their heart starts pounding. Their blood pressure goes up a little bit. I heard sweating. We got the, oh God, look at that. We got Cupid here. We got the 6 of Cups here. And then we got the 8 of Swords. Oh, this is something some of you don't know about yourself. One more here. One more card for pile number 3. Ooh! And we got the Ace of Swords here. Okay. So there's a lot of confirmation for this romantic energy. But I do want to say also, I don't think any of you know just how desirable you are in general. And now this goes platonic or romantic, but it's like either the way you dress is very attractive. And I say that not just in the people have the hots for you, but people are inspired by you. You walk with this kind of aesthetically pleasing to the eye and to the heart. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. A lot of people might imagine that you are their soulmates. You actually might strike people's hearts very deeply when you interact with them. Some of you might be in your head about this. And a lot of people might not be open to revealing how much, oh my gosh, I'm drawing like feelings of anxiety as I'm coming over here. Some people don't want to tell you how much you make them sweat. Okay, you have a romantic energy that, like Cupid's arrow, strikes people in the heart, either through inspiring them, through being a romantic interest to them, being beautiful, handsome, attractive, magnetic. You have a magnetic quality to you. Pile number 3. What makes you awesome is like you're a storybook character that came out of a movie. And it's like you're so unique in this energy that people are just captivated. They're captivated. Oh my goodness. Let's get some cards for you. Jeebs. Can we get like one card from this deck, Spirit? Jeez. Or multiple. However you feel, Spirit. Like, even now, I feel, like, nervous, but completely captivated by you. And stressed out. I gotta say, oh my God, we got so many cards here. Ugh, we're gonna pull that one. That's the energy for the reading. But acknowledging that there's something about you that is just, I mean, look at the romanticness of this card, right? The way that this woman stands above all these little beautiful fairy creatures, dwarves, elves. It's like, oh my God, people just want to like serve you in some kind of way. You might be surprised by how many people are just completely enthralled by you. Okay, this just feels like I'm just telling you, a lot of people want to be in a relationship with you. You inspire others to be more like movie characters, more like romantic characters. Okay, we have lessons and blessings and forgiveness. Also, I want to tell you guys, we got unrequited love here, but that's the energy. That's just the energy. Let's get one card from here. You guys are really good at not allowing like, you operate life wanting to just be yourself. and wanting to indulge in the things that inspire you. So you dress the way you want to. Maybe you do your makeup a certain way, your hair a certain way. Maybe you find this outfit really nice, so you go walk out in a certain way. Maybe you want to live your way this way. You're sitting at a park, for example, watching birds, but people walk by you and they're like, wow, you look so contemplative and introspective and mysterious. And you're just like, I'm watching birds and thinking about my past regrets with his lessons and blessings and forgiveness. There's a grace to you. There is a grace to you. Probably because you either have or will be stepping into this energy of forgiving yourself for not only your past, but others. And it's like you walk through life with a very pleasant, lighthearted, with these birds here especially, lighthearted energy that is so rare. And oh my gosh, and feels abundant. Okay, let's see. We have the 10 of Cups here. Beautiful self-reflection, protection, and growth. Beautiful. You really have this very, like your romanticism and your magneticism has a lot to do with how introspective you are. And how, I want to say, there's something otherworldly to you, okay? We have here... We have, by the way, Snowflake Obsidian. There's your uniqueness coming through with that 10 of Cups. Oh my gosh. We have the 2 of Pentacles, creative energy and calmness with that blue beryl, I believe. And then we have here the Moonstone. Once again, we have the Ace of Swords for you. The Ace of Swords comes out again with intuition, dreams, energy, and passion. You are a great inspiration to others simply for being who you are and for being interested in knowing who you are. Oh my gosh, I just felt that so deeply. Oh my goodness, pile number 4. I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna develop a crush on you. 1 card from this deck, please, Spirit. Oh my goodness. Let's just dive into. My spirit guides are like, don't you dare. Okay, so there's that ancient energy too. 1 more card. My gosh. Okay, so oh my goodness. We have Adela Flung's Angela's baby from an upstairs window. Okay, we're going to tell you what that energy is. And Angus inherited the grandfather clock from Aunt Ada. Oh my goodness. So I heard, oh my God, I heard out with the new, in with the old. Oh wow. So you guys might have an old spirit to you. You might be interested in thrifting. There's like an old school classiness to you. An old school classiness to you that is kind of like vintage. Some of you may be into vintage things. There is an old school romanticism to the way you act, even to the way you speak. So lately you might have found that, let's say what's popular and mainstream doesn't interest you so much, or you have gravitated to like old designs, old ideas, old ideals, antique things, just like you feel connected to a kind of something about the past with you now. And honestly, I'm getting mixed up because actually it's different for all of you. There's something about the past, old things nobody wants that interests you, or like old ways of being, like an old school politeness. Some of you have an old school politeness to you, some kind of country hospitality and politeness. What I want to say is you come across as something that should be preserved in time, like a timeless quality to you that seems to not be really adjacent to what's new and mainstream. And this is really what makes you stand out. I heard the most. Oh my goodness. For some people in your life, this makes you stand out the most. I just saw like old Hollywood actress vibes for some of you. So I'm going to put these cards aside. I'm going to get a few more tarot cards for you, pile number 3, and then we'll move on. Can we get a few more for pile number 3, and that is their reading. Thank you. So we have here the 5 of Cups. Ooh, we have the 9 of Swords and the 4 of Swords. So this is like more of a message of the future. So consider this like some kind of future premonition. We have the 10 of Cups again for you, and the Hangman with that 8 of Wands energy. By the way, 8 of Wands came out for you again in your reading. You have what feels like, if you have been feeling very down about the past with this 9 of Cups and this 9 of Swords, just know that this is going to come to some kind of complete rest and healing. And what you're heading towards is a 10 of Cups, which will allow you to put all of this really dense energy to rest with that Hangman. That's so beautiful. So for you, little, I heard private premonition, because whatever this darkness in the past might actually be a very private thing for you, whatever it is that you're leaning on, thinking about while you're at the park watching the birds and being introspective about. Know that there is going to be some kind of healing and rest to those past woes, and you will likely be stepping into this 10 of Cups with the 8 of Wands, this sort of happy new beginning for you where you're going to be very much at peace and at harmony with yourself, okay? I don't know, this 10 of Cups could be so many different things for all of you, but imagine what makes you happy. Feel that emotion. That is likely what's going to be coming into you. This some sort of very, I heard, unlikely, rare, but very necessary step into the right direction. And no longer feeling whatever this is, it's going to be laid to rest once and for all with that Hangman. So beautiful. And oh my God, I heard immediately for some of you. Oh my gosh. So that's what I have for you, pile number 3. Thank you all for tuning in. If you want to like, if you want to subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next videos to come. I want to tell you, pile number 3, everything's going to be okay. And please continue to be the beautiful person you are. You are a great inspiration to others, even if you're not interacting with them. There's something about your personality is naturally magnetic and inspiring. There are so many people who don't want to approach you and tell you how lovely you seem or come across. And continue to be introspective and working on yourself. That is a very rare, I heard, antiquated quality to have, especially because you're actively doing these things to some kind of like being a philosopher within yourself to work on whom you are. So that's very beautiful. I'll see you all in the next videos to come, pile number 3. We're going to move on to pile number 4. Wishing you the best. Okay, I'm going to take a moment before we get to pile number 4, and that is it. Just give me some time. I'll get some tea, and then we'll get started on the last pile. Okay, so pile number 4. What makes you awesome is, well, we got the Tower here. I had to take a moment to breathe before this pile too, by the way. We have the Star, and then lastly, we have the Knight of Swords. When there are destructive moments in your life, and this could come through the ending of things, due to, let's say, chaos. When there is chaos in your life and the crumbling of some kind of foundation, you sort of rise like a phoenix out of this and create some kind of new path for yourself that I heard you get further into alignment with yourself. Because there's like this energy of you continuously chasing your dreams. You transform immediately from chaos, and you transform beautifully. Now I want to say this tower could either be you having these moments where you just explode and things around you start to end and change. Maybe you lose friends, maybe you go through harsh endings, maybe you remove yourself from harsh endings, and these create tower moments. Either way, there's some level of evolution that comes about. Like you turn, like none of us in the world can turn, like I want to say this, none of us can avoid tower moments. None of us can avoid arguments, especially if they get out of hand, okay? But there's something about you that when you are faced with those chaotic energies, there is some level of quick moving change in you. And a kind of oh, like from the rubble, I see this transformed human being. We'll pull some more cards for you. Really fast, too. It's like an issue happened. All right, I'm a new person and I'm better than I've ever been. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. So you might be someone who's like, okay, I had a breakup. I'm immediately hitting the gym and you got the best body in the world right now. So it's giving the energy of I transform from negative situations. There we go with the Page of Cups here and that Ace of Pentacles. Can we get one more? Yes, it's like you see everything in your life as an opportunity to change, shift, and transform yourself. And especially with that Ace of Pentacles. And this comes as a complete shock to a lot of people in your life. I will say that. It's like I get people feeling real shocked by how much you glow. Like you glow up, then you glow up, then you glow up, and then you glow up some more. Oh my gosh. Woo. Like I feel so excited for this energy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh my gosh. Can we get one more card for okay, we got like so many cards. The King of Wands wants to come out for you, but can we just get one? Thank you, Spirit. Strength here. Yes, you have a resiliency to you. You are a very strong character, pile number 4. When you go through endings, when you go through difficulties, you find ways to get yourself out of it, but those ways sort of transforms you. And you become some like better version of who you were before, and you continuously change and shift into like this like perfecting of who you naturally are. This is with the Page of Cups here. It surprises people of the past how you transform and kind of like what you end up building for yourself due to this sort of strong character trait. Like you have an innate strength to you to keep going and keep persevering. Even when things are tough, you learn from them, you grow from them, and you make yourself better. Wow. So let's get some oracle cards for you. Oh my gosh, I do feel like I feel really tired out. Like I think you guys transform so quickly that I think so maybe some people in your life are like, how do you do it? It feels tireless. And it seems effortless. We have Monk, Nun. It could, well, I'm going to tell you what the message is. I'll tell you immediately. It could be that you are sort of being divinely watched. You have prayers, and a lot of those times your prayers get answered, especially the ones when it comes to you wanting to elevate from something, change, shift, become some kind of improved version of who you believe that you are. Those answers get prayed. Those prayers get answered very quickly for you. Self-improvement prayers, they are very much listened to by your spiritual team. So we're going to pull one more for you. There's something about you being divinely guided too. Some of you may be Scorpios in this pile. I get some massive transformation energy here. Whoa. Native American. And then we're going to pull some tarot. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to say this. I get the vibe that you have like gifts. And you have like ancestors watching over you very closely on your path. Like you've experienced a lot of you've experienced pain, but that doesn't stop you from going towards your personal desires, no matter how much it takes, no matter how much time it takes with that Knight of Pentacles. And even if you don't know where you're going either, you're like, okay, I am suffering, but this is what I want for myself. I'm going to go towards that, no matter how fast or how slow that takes. And I think you may have naturally obtained this personality trait of yours, either from people in your past, like it's an ancestral quality of yours, or this is like something you prayed for that your spiritual team is gifting you continuously, this go-getter, this strong character trait to persevere. One more. There we go. And look at that. We have, once again, we have strength for you. And then we have the King of Cups. There's definitely like a, oh my God, and there we go. Finally, this is the card that I wanted to see the most for you guys. We have the Wheel of Fortune. You are some kind of dynamic, shifting character that evolves through pain and through happiness, continuously adding on to yourself to become this like ultimate being that is really trying to get the most fulfilling experience you can have in life. Oh my gosh, beautiful. That is so awesome. Now, a lot of this is like traits others see in you. So you may not naturally know this about yourself, or you're going to step into these traits. Oh my gosh. So let's get one card from this oracle deck here. This adorable oracle deck. Love it so much. About what makes you awesome. Okay, we got a few things. Oh my God, there is some strong ancestry vibes in you guys, okay? Ancestors, the child, and the tunnel. It's like, oh my God, and I want you guys to see this child card here and the way they're like leading this cute little dog toy, this little ox toy with them. It's like your ancestors are leading you through your journey, and even though you don't really know where things are heading, you are absolutely having your hand held, guided to what feels like beautiful endings and beautiful beginnings. Oh my gosh, wow. Like your existence here is so necessary because you kind of show people that change exists and can happen for all of us, no matter who we used to be, what we've been through. You show that transformation is possible. You can teach an old dog new tricks. You can continuously develop new skills. One day I didn't know how to play the guitar. The next minute I'm on stage as a famous singer. Oh my gosh, you give off that vibe. We have Ambrosia took an overdose of sarsaparilla. And then one more. Some of you went through maybe some difficult addictions. Some of you may have went through like periods where you felt completely exhausted from life, but you still kept going. You still kept going. Even though you didn't know where it was going to lead you. And you've experienced so many beautiful events that only some of us could dream of having, due to this resilient nature of yours. And even when you felt very uncertain, you still went. So we have Agatha taught Adolphus to dance the one step adorable. And we have Angus concealed a lemon behind a cushion. So you have, okay, let's just say this. You have a lot of past traumas, past events that you will not share with anyone. You keep that to yourself. But you kind of dance and associate with life in this sort of like whimsical way for some of you, where you are teaching people who felt like they couldn't do things in the past. You're teaching them new things of how to engage with life. So your continuously transformative energy is also teaching others how to be a little bit more like it. I want to say you are an inspiration to others. You kind of provide a transformative energy to other people that you interact with, whether it's for a short period of time or not. So we have the Seven of Swords, the Three of Swords, which peace, wishes, calming, creative expression, and peace, with the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. And then to wrap up this reading, there's like almost like you know what truths you shouldn't say and what things you should say. So you're very tactful. You know when something honest is going to hurt others, and you know when you need to be completely open because it's the right thing to do. And also, like, you know that pain is only temporary. It's also the vibe. You have a very balanced view of darkness and light, and of personal transformation in others, because you've experienced just so much. So one more card for you, pile number 4, and that is your reading. We have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, there's definitely like this feeling of not revealing too much to others, but still somehow being some kind of inspiration. We have the Six of Swords, and then lastly, we have the World card. Beautiful, followed by the Six of Wands. So to wrap up your reading, pile number 4, you're constantly transforming. You may not share all of your experience with everyone, but every time a cycle ends, this is some kind of victory for you with the Six of Wands here. You may not be open, but gosh darn, are you this sort of grand example of like being some kind of like a phoenix, essentially. Every ending is a new beginning for you, and every new beginning is a new way of you being. Very beautiful. Thank you so much for tuning in. Pile number 4, I wish you all the best. If you want to like. If you want to subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next videos to come. I'll pull like a short premonition for your future. And that is what we have for you. May we have a short premonition for pile number 4 for their future, please. So, oh my gosh, you guys, by the way, I just saw the star there and justice. So I want you to know, your spiritual team are saying, despite the complications of the past, despite how much they have hurt, they want you to know that every ending is going to lead you to new opportunities always. Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles here. There's an opportunity coming into your life, I heard, very soon. And it's going to like kind of ease sort of the mental frustrations you're having with maybe a particular cycle you're having at the moment. We're gonna pull on what this Ace of Pentacles might be, and then we'll end your reading. If for we have the Seven of Wands here. Something that's going to be staying that you can build with. Beautiful. If you've been worrying about things coming and going, there's something here, and there's the Star, the Three of Wands, and to confirm all of this, the staying power, the Ten of Pentacles over that Ace of Pentacles. If you're going through something difficult right now, just know that there's going to be some kind of new foundational start for you. Hang in there. This is something that will stay in your life, that you can build towards, and you can look forward to it being a part of your life long term and a part of your ultimate legacy as a person. So that is what I have for you, pile number 4. I wish you all the best. If you want to like. If you want to subscribe. I'll see you in the next videos to come. And I will see everyone later. Okay, see you guys. Thank you for tuning in. And I wish you a great day. Bye.